I got good loving for you, and I got nothing to prove. Give me permission to lose my head. Maybe the things I could do, yeah, you will learn something new. And for me, I could be who I am. And if you want it could be so easy, just let me be who I am. I got good loving for you, and I got nothing to prove. Give me permission to lose my head. I got good loving for you, and I got nothing to prove. Give me permission to lose my head. Baby, the things I can do, yeah, you will learn something new. And for me, I can be who I am. I got good loving for you, and I got nothing to prove. Give me permission to lose my head. Baby, the things I can do, yeah, you will learn something new. And for me, I can be who I am. And if you want it can be so easy, just let me be who I am. I got good loving for you, and I got nothing to prove. Give me permission to lose my head.
I blame you for all the hurt and all the pain, all the sunshine.
Right, everybody, welcome to the HDL round 5 here in the USA. I can only apologise for the slower start today. The UK internet is not the greatest thing around, but everything is all good now, and we've had a full qualifying. We are here on the third session, and the drivers that have made it through is Elliott, Rothwell, Dondej, Jack Knighty, Super Skills. It is Bradley, Frisky Biscuit, J-Met, Spears, and Trappy. Your 10 that have made it through to the final round of qualifying. And times on the board so far, Elliott is the quickest man out there at the moment. Rothwell second and Dondej in third. At this moment in time, there's a few drivers out on the outlaps. J-Met, one of them as well. J-Met in the chat, Drew in the chat. How you all doing, guys? It is good to see you. If you are in the HDL stream, well, I couldn't log in fast enough, so there's no name change. And the YouTube name is actually wrong as well. But for everybody that is in here, in the Twitch, Jack Rusty Comms, everything should look alright. But 4 minutes of qualifying left on the clock, and then obviously 50% race coming after that here in the USA, and 4 minutes of qualifying left. Then Elliott, the man out there, and also on an outlap who's looking to go quicker on that lap around. Hopefully he can. Super Skills on the flying lap as well, down by 3 seconds at the moment. J-Met just starting a lap now, with no lap on the board for him so far. We'll watch him through the first sector then as he goes to the left-hand side, hits the apex beautifully there, then keeps it to the inside, then going through the S's pretty soon. And then later on towards the end of the second sector, to the right, to the left, then snapping back to the right here in the USA, then across the second sector line for J-Met. And it is a 25-4 quickest in Sector 1 then for the Aston Martin. This is the lap that he's going to be dreaming of. No lap on the board for him at the moment. But will this one be a good one then? For Mr. J-Met. Dondej Paul trusted you. We've seen Drew is very good at predicting things, and can he go ahead and do that today? We'll just have to see. Let's have a look what we got going on. We've got a few in the HDL chat as well, in the HDL stream even. Best part of 3 minutes then left on the clock, and J-Met, this is one to talk about. He's going quickest in Sector 2 as well. The Aston Martin is looking for a good lap then, and he could, well, put a good lap on the board here today. No lap for J-Met 95 then on the board at the moment. Currently sat down in 8th with no time, but now he will head around the penultimate corner here in Kota and across the line. The Aston Martin, his teammate, didn't qualify in the top 10, but J-Met qualifies on provisional pole then with a 1 minute 33.5, and that is exactly what he's been looking for here in qualifying. 2 minutes to go, and J-Met has just solidified himself quite far up there then on the timing boards. Majority out on the outlaps. This is their last few minutes then they've got until they have to make their way out and try and get the lap on the board before the end of qualifying. And 1 minute 40 left. J-Met on provisional pole. Elliott in second. It's Rothwell, Dondej, Spears, Super Skills, Jack Knighty, Bradley, Frisky Biscuit, and Trappy then. Is someone else cross the line pretty soon? Will anyone move up or down? No, they won't. It was the Alfa Romeo of Trappy, who now starts their flying lap, I believe. Elliott is up by small amount, but we'll see if he can improve on this lap around. Might well be able to. He's got 2 seconds now to cross the line. No, he can't improve. And he does actually, never mind. Nearly by 2 tenths there. And quickest in the last sector as well for Elliott. He brings the gap down between him and J-Met to a very, very small margin. And, I mean, J-Met's going to be trying... Oh, he's not going to have enough time, actually. Unless he saves the CRS and goes round once again at the end of this one. See if he can go quicker. That's a possibility. Elliott's going quicker in the... that was the last lap, actually. We'll see what he can do. As he's actually not on the lap now. Never mind. Rothwell. It's Rothwell on a lap. Rothwell invalidated on that lap, but he was up by 2 tenths. It was going to be good for him. Don Dedge, who just went across the line in P4. Spears down by a second and a half. Jack Knighty, quickest in Sector 2 in the Haas car. Position P7. His teammate P5. Can he get up there towards the end of qualifying? Is now 3, 2, 1. The qualifying clock ticks down, and the drivers have just missed it. And Spears and Super Skills just about missed it. Crossing the line there and finishing off qualifying. J-Met, Trappy, Spears, Super Skills, all finished now. Jack Knighty up towards the line here in quali, and it is a P7 behind his teammate in qualifying. Bradley up on time but invalidated. Frisky Biscuit in P10, 1 minute 35.6. Fastest time on the board for him, and can he go quicker on his last lap then of qualifying? It all comes down to this for these drivers to make their way pretty soon towards the line here for HDL, here for the Circuit of the Americas. It's COTA, and the last few laps of qualifying are making their way on to the board. And now we have an Alpine up towards the line, I think, or was that a Williams? It's a Williams of Elliott, and Elliott across the line to finish in the 3rd position. Don Dedge P5 up on time, but it is Biscuit who now makes his way around the final corner, and the Red Bull, the only Red Bull in the top 10, solidifying himself in P6 then. Bradley down on time. Don Dedge is improving the final lap of the weekend, and Don Dedge to P4, dropping Rothwell down. And at the end of qualifying, Bradley won't improve. It is J-Met on pole position for the race here in the USA Circuit of the Americas, and J-Met is on pole. Drew early one saying tunes. They'll be back on in a minute, mate. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, for the final qualifying session here in the USA. J-Met in the Aston Martin takes pole position then from Trappy, then from Elliott. In 3rd it is Don Dedge to join him on the 2nd row. Then it's Rothwell and Biscuit on the 3rd row. Spears and Jack Knighty on the 4th, and Spears and Super Skills. Super Skills and Bradley to round off the top 10, and on the 5th row, starting the Grand Prix. Ladies and gentlemen, qualifying for the bit that I commentated on even was quite nice, but next up is the Grand Prix. We'll see you then.
I got good loving for you, and I got nothing to prove. Give me permission to lose my head. Maybe the things I could do, yeah, you will learn something new. And for me, I could be who I am. And if you want, it could be so easy. Just let me be who I am. I got good loving for you, and I got nothing to prove. Give me permission to lose my head. I got good loving for you, and I got nothing to prove. Give me permission to lose my head. Maybe the things I could do, yeah, you will learn something new. And for me, I can be who I am. I got good loving for you, and I got nothing to prove. Give me permission to lose my head. Maybe the things I could
sure, everybody. But we are here for the formation lap. There's 28 laps ahead of us, and formation lap is a go. 16 drivers here in the Grand Prix, 28 laps. And JMet 95, the man that has gone ahead and put himself on pole position to start from the front of this race. And this is exactly what he wanted to go ahead and do. Trappy in second, and Elliott will be in third, starting this race off. Dondej on the second row with him, of course, as we head our way soon down towards the second straight. Drew, have you seen the new graphics yet on the stream, or is this the first time you're seeing them? I rather like them. They're very cool. Actually, no, never mind. I think I sent you a photo of them. Actually, never mind. But JMet then, the man to lead them away, obviously, when we get racing once again. And as we head over the second sector now, we are into the final third of this racing track, and soon to get going with 28 laps that come ahead of us here in the USA. Alright then. JMet, the man that will be leading them away at the start of this Grand Prix. 28 laps that come ahead of us, and JMet to line up in his number one grid slot, the painted grid slot on the ground there. Trappy behind him, Elliott, and everybody lining up slowly behind him in orderly fashion. It is Reanimal in 16, and at the back to line up at the back, and the anticipation, the tension then that this race is going to create as it's JMet to start them away. The lights leading up to 5 then is JMet on pole position. It's lights out, and away we go then here for the Circuit of Americas. JMet with a lovely start then heading up to turn 1. He's already got the Williams of Elliott trying to challenge around the outside, but JMet picks the inside line and stays ahead for now. But can the Williams try and go around the outside? Go around the outside off the track there, but no, it is JMet who stays ahead through the first few turns, and he's got the start mastered for now. Trappy's trying to make the moves as well. Trappy drops down there as Dondej flies through as Dondej then up behind HDL Elliott now, and Elliott already trying to push on JMet as there's a car in the background gone round. It is Watto, HDL Watto, P16 now dropping down at the back, but it's lap 1 out of 28, everybody. And JMet still leading from Elliott, from Dondej, then Rothwell, Frisky, Biscuit, Super Skills, Spears, Jack Knighty, Lando, Bradley, Agiros, then behind Krispy Kreme's dropping down quite a lot of positions at the start of this Grand Prix. Right down the inside as well, Crispy on Bakuto. Crispy's dropping down this order, and it's not helping him at all. Elliott goes for the lead then on the first lap from JMet. JMet, who started on pole, has been overtaken by Elliott then. Elliott has really found his form, he really has. And what racing this is producing so far. JMet second, Dondej now in third then with Rothwell behind, but maybe not for long because Trappy's already challenging down the inside, and Trappy now sets himself up for the inside move switch, but that was beautifully formed there. And it is Trappy down the inside of Rothwell, gets the move done and dusted. And up towards Dondej. Next, he's got to try and overtake. Can he try and do that then? As we've got 27 more laps. And at the end of the first lap of this race, Elliott is the man who came out ahead. As he also picks up the fastest lap of this Grand Prix. It's Reanimal, P15, Watto at the back. But Elliott then, the man leading from JMet, 1.1 seconds the gap, and Dondej is behind, and everybody behind that is very, very close. at the moment. Big battle got going on here. Super Skills has got Biscuit ahead. Rothwell has got Trappy ahead. And Dondedge has got J-Met ahead, but not as close as the rest of them at this moment in time. Soon to see an overtake probably between Rothwell and Trappy. Rothwell is pushing on the backside of him at the moment. But we'll see the moves that take place then. Heading down now. The second straight. And obviously, as you know, the big slipstream they'll pick up down here. Dondedge is gaining on J-Met, but it's not enough yet for the move. He's looking eager to try down the inside there, but he has to stay back for now. Moves going on in the background as well. Whoa, Ajiro Zen sending that car down the inside. That was a bit far-fetched. Oh, voice got, that was a bit far-fetched. Jesus Christ. Sending that car down the inside. And he did get ahead. I've not had a bad voice cut like that in ages. And behind Krispy Kreme trying to make the positions up as well, but he didn't really line himself up through that corner. And it's Renamal then trying to go around the outside. Number 30 Ferrari sending that red car around the outside, but he can't get through just yet. And back up to the front. Elliott extends his lead by 1.7 seconds now. And J-Met, Trappy, Dondedge, Rothwell, Biscuit, Super Skills all follow closely behind. See the Red Bull of Biscuit just looking for the move then. Down the inside. Seeing what opening will open up for the move on Rothwell. But at the moment, nothing opened up for him just yet. Lap 3 out of 28, and at the back it's Adjiros and Crispy having a battle. Whoa, over the crest there, and you see Adjiros now trying down the inside of the Red Bull. He sees the move, but it's not really there for him yet, unless he's got the balls to try down the inside. But no, he stays back and can serve for now. Renamal trying to go around the outside as well. Now we've got the Ferrari who's pulled up on the scene. Now who will come out ahead? The Red Bull knows he's in trouble. He pulls to the inside to try and defend his position. Adjiros sees the gap down the outside. Will he be able to send it then? As it's three abreast into this corner. The Ferrari tries to send it as well. Through goes the Ferrari of Renamal then down the inside. He sends it wide. It didn't help him really because now Adjiros finds his feet. And Adjiros gets past both of them. 2P13 then. Not over yet for these guys. Frisky Biscuit and Dondedge having a bit of a battle up ahead as well as we soon head on to the main straight. And it's the fourth lap out of 28, everybody. 24 laps that remain. As we head up towards turn 1, it is J-Met on the backside of Trappy. 3 temps in it. Bradley in the pit lane. And Elliott, the man leading them by 3 seconds. It was J-Met on pole, who's dropped down now to third after being in first at the start of this Grand Prix. Biscuit is now on the backside still of Dondedge. Nothing really is going on. I see a move open up between J-Met and Trappy, but will that happen maybe on this back straight now as we head round in orderly fashion, and everybody looking eager to make an overtake pretty soon. There's a big line of cars here, and no overtakes is a bit weird, but finally, can J-Met break the ice then as he sends his car to the inside? He sees the position, he sees the opening, and he makes it work for now, but Trappy tries to send it around the outside, leave him hanging a bit there, but can he try and hang him out to dry? Trappy sending his car down the inside. J-Met will get the outside of this corner, and then if he can stay ahead enough, he'll get the inside of the next one. Can J-Met try and hold it? This is what he's been waiting for then. J-Met to the inside of Trappy, but Trappy just pulls ahead with the drive out of that corner, and it is J-Met to drop back with Rothwell also sniffing from the behind as well. Renamal getting a bit touchy then with Watto and Krispy Kreme. Oh, he's gone round Watto. Gone round for the second time in today's race. He dropped down to the back earlier on, and now once again, he's dropped down to pretty much the back. Renamal with a 3-second time penalty just there. Big carnage just back there. And Elliott now 4.2 seconds. This will be an Elliott domination if he can hold on to this one. It really will. Mark my words. And Chappie now on the backside of J-Met. As J-Met did get the move past him. And up towards P2 he goes. That's exactly what he wanted. He wants to try and get back up to where he started. And what he thinks he deserves then is we got a lovely camera angle. Watching from above then as they head down now towards the back straight. And on the back straight we go. Up ahead we see Chappie looking for the move on the inside of J-Met. That came out of nowhere and he sends it. Can he get through before the corner, or is it a bit like this battle we saw earlier on? We see down the inside as well. Biscuit on Dondedge. Finally, that happens there, and behind it is Rothwell trying to get through past J-Met. Rothwell pushing the Aston Martin as hard as he possibly can, but can he try and get through? No, he cannot, and Rothwell stays in P4. J-Met drops down to P3, and Trappy reclaims P2. Ooh, Jet 90. Bit iffy on the exit, but he manages to just hold it then in that Haas car. His teammate Spears in 10th position at the moment, and we'll see how well it pans out for the Haas team later on today, obviously. As we see on the backside now, Jack 90 trying down the outside of Super Skills. Can he try and get a better drive on him round the outside of this corner? Trying his best, but as you know, most times Super Skills and the people on the inside of that corner will probably come out ahead. And on that occasion, Super Skills did, and now behind his teammate is Dondedge, who's got Biscuit. And up ahead, the battle between Trappy, J-Met and Rothwell. The battle for P2 still continues to flourish. Maybe now when we head onto the back straight, we do see an overtake, and it is J-Met and Trappy. Now J-Met wants this back. He wants this position back once and for all. And there we go. He's overtaking him way before the corner. Exactly what he wanted us to do. It's an improvement from last time. And J-Met up to P2. Can he try and hold it this time around, though? As now Super Skills is on Jet 90. Super Skills, P8, the Alpine, looking for the move on the Haas. And the Haas goes a bit wide there. Super Skills saw the move, but he was a bit iffy on the exit. It didn't help him at all. Will he try and swish back down the inside? No, he won't. He stays back. He stays conserved for now. How long will he be that patient for? Elliott in the pit lane. He was leading for so long. He was on the soft, so it probably explains why he got ahead so much. Didn't realise. Let's have a look at the... Where is it? Tyres. We'll get tyres up for you. And J-Met, who started on pole, managed to get himself back up to the top. Obviously, he got himself to second. Then it was Elliott who pitted. That's all that J-Met needed to get back up there. Super Skills with a 3-second time, but I see 3 drivers with penalties in today's race. Renamo, Krispy Kreme, Super Skills, and now Frisky Biscuit with a 3-second to add on top of that one. Crispy retires then of the race, and it's a safety car here today. It must have been a big crash. It is into the wall there. Krispy Kreme is out, and on lap 7 out of 28, 21 laps to go. Safety car is deployed in today's race, everybody. 8 out of 28 then. 20 laps to go in today's race. Don Dej with a 5-second time as he was speeding in the pit lane. And we see many drivers taking the time to go into the pit lane now for this safety car. Bakuto on the 7-lap-old softs and did not pit actually on the safety car. I would have probably pitted, but he has not. And Chappie's also stayed out on the hards, which is understandable, and because of that, takes the lead of this race. But you got to remember, we still have got quite a few laps ahead of us. A lot could change in 20 laps. Oh, it's Turbo Snell Jr. in the chat. I don't know if you... I think you're there, mate. I've just seen your name pop up. If you're there, hello. Good to see you. So, your order of the grid stands at Trappy Bakuto, Elliot, J-Met, Rothwell, Don Dej, Biscuit, Jack Knighty, Lando, Super Skills, Watto, Spears, Agiros, Reanimal, and Bradley JS then. The 2 Ferraris round off the back of the grid, as now Trappy pits on the safety car. And that'll bring Bakuto back up to the top. Obviously, as we know, Bakuto on the 8-lap-old softs, which means, realistically, Bakuto will have to pit pretty soon, which means Elliot will be leading the race, and Mr. J-Met is just behind that. So we've got a lovely, lovely race cooking up for us at the moment. Because it won't be too long before them soft compound tyres on Bakuto's car will give in. It'll be too tired then for him to keep racing on them and have to go get them changed. He'll pit, and it will be Elliot and J-Met and Rothwell to go up to the top 3. At 9 of 28, 19 laps that await us then in today's race. And it is Bakuto, Elliot, J-Met, as we now learn the safety car to come in at the end of this lap right here. It is nearly time to go racing once again here in the USA, the circuit of the Americas then. And it's Bakuto, Elliot, and J-Met. J-Met is going to be hunting down the top spots. He started in pole. That's where he wants to finish on the top spot here today. But he's got the 2 Williams drivers, Bakuto and Elliot, to try and form a wall, to try and block him up and stop him from getting what he wants this Wednesday evening then. Time to go. And Bakuto will be the man to decide the pace, and now we go. It is go, 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 and Bakuto off and down the straight we go. Elliot in second, and J-Met now trying to push on as hard as they can. It's the Williams of Bakuto around the outside. He might get double overtaken then. His teammate goes down the inside for one. He leaves the door open for J-Met to try and get through. It's three abreast, and the Mercedes trying to get a piece on this one as well. This is getting close then, but J-Met just manages to hold on to P2, and the Williams of Bakuto has dropped down to P4. That did not benefit him at all then, as he drops down quite a few positions. P5 now dropping back an incredible amount. Then in the Red Bull, pushing him off the track at the moment. The Red Bull goes off the track there and trying to get through as well. Bakuto making the positions back up. Through goes Bakuto back onto P4. That's what he wanted. That was lovely. Lovely overtaking there. Big battling going on behind at the moment. Let's keep an eye on this one. Three abreast then going into here is the Haas, the Aston Martin, and the Alpine then. Big block up of cars as they all head round now down towards the second strap. Just seen a bit of wing damage, I think. A bit of wing flying about, as now we're going to have a lot of overtakes going on down here. Oh my god, it's the wall then. It is Super Skills and the Aston Martin picking up on the pieces in the background as well. It's another safety car. That was a big hit in the back. And it's Elliott, J-Met, and Rothwell. Bakuto, Don, Dej, Lando. J-Met has made all one position since the start. So has Elliott. Lap 11 out of 28 that we have ahead of us. And to be fair, we are pretty much halfway through this one at the moment. A few laps to go, and we're about halfway through. Probably after the safety car goes in, we'll be nearly there. And Elliott, J-Met, Rothwell, your top three at the back. Watto, Dondej, Bakuto. Bakuto, the man that's had to pit, he was up there earlier on and had to pit, drop down, obviously, right to the back in P13. You know what, I'm going to quickly get the HDL stream up, because if the people in there talking, I have not been seeing it. Which isn't great. Also, if Gridlock Sims Theories is still in the YouTube, I did change it. I'm sorry about that. I did know it was like that. I was very rushed getting into it today. But it seems like the HDL stream is a bit dead, but it's alright. Now lap 12. Safety car still out. I'm saying it'll probably go in at the end of this one or one more. And then we should get racing one more time. Krispy Kreme is the only guy... Oh no, I've just realised I've just realised something. Oh no. I've had my mic not pulled out far enough the whole time. And I don't know if you've been able to hear me or not. That's not very good, is it? Oh no. While we're on the safety car, give me a few minutes really quickly to just see how it's been sounding. Hang on. Oh, from what I've saw, it hasn't been too bad. But we are back, and ladies and gentlemen, safety car coming in at the end of this lap. We're getting ready to go racing again, hopefully for the final time then here in the circuit of the Americas in for HDL on Wednesdays. It's the 5th round of this season, and Elliott, the man to lead them all away, going on to lap 13 out of 28. Three-second time penalty for Reanimal. But it's time to go racing again, everybody. And now as we head round the final corner, Elliott gets them all going again with full pace. And Don Dedge with a 3-second time penalty as well. It is Rothwell trying to make the moves on J-Met at the start of this restart already. J-Met now held on the inside, and you got Rothwell already pushing through. Rothwell gets through past J-Met then at the start of the restart. Somebody's round again at the back. It's Spears. Please no more safety cars. Please get on. And it is Elliott, Rothwell and J-Met in third then. As we continue on, Elliott, Rothwell, J-Met, Jack Knighty then with a bit of a front row view to that one. Just behind, and not really too much else going on apart from Bakuto looking at the move on Reanimal then, who was at the back earlier on. Oh, well, that was a big voice crack, and also that was a big mistake from Bakuto. Jesus Christ, that was a horrible voice crack. Ooh, up ahead then. It is down the inside. Don Dedge on Watto. Lap 14 out of 28. And behind we see J-Met, who did drop back from Rothwell at the start of that restart. And Rothwell actually managed to pull away 1.5 seconds impressively, which is incredibly good for that Mercedes. But we now probably focus on Rothwell and Elliott, because Rothwell, the Mercedes driver, is really putting everyone in their place at the moment. And soon to try his best and go ahead and do that on Elliott then. Rothwell gaining in that Mercedes car on Elliott. Can he try and get it done? Trappy now trying to challenge J-Met. Lando trying to challenge Jack Knighty then. Here in Coaster even. Super Skills and Bakuto. Bakuto down the inside, but he can't get through. And Super Skills sends it around the outside. Manages to stay ahead. Lap 12. Sorry, lap 12. He gets to P12. J-Met gets overtaken by Trappy. J-Met's dreams are all coming to a crushing end then, as Trappy gets through to P3. Rothwell now still trying to overtake Elliott in P4, in P2 even. Rothwell 7/10 behind Elliott, and can he try and get through? We'll have to just see behind as well. It is Spears on Bakuto. Oh, Spears now with a bit iffy on the exit. Adjuro's 3-second time penalty just there. Speaking of penalties, let's get it straight up on the screen. The most we've got here today is Reanimal with 6, and the rest of them with 3. That's Adjuro's, Watto, Don Dedge, Super Skills, and Biscuit with 3-second penalty, and down in P15 as well. Not looking too great for him at all. Position changes we will see now. Most up is Adjuro's then with 7, Most down is Biscuit with 9, which isn't great at all. But now as we watch here, it is Biscuit getting past Spears. Spears dropped back quite a bit there. And J-Met re-overtakes Trappy as well. J-Met is trying to fight back for what he's been losing all this race. Lap 15 going on to lap 16 pretty soon out of 28. And sending it back again down the inside is Trappy with the inside line. He lines that one up beautifully and re-overtakes J-Met through there. Brilliant, brilliant stuff. Really is. And yellow flags, please no safety car. Somebody's round. It is Spears once again down at the back and round. Hopefully he can make it to the end of this race. Rothwell behind Elliott, now 4/10 instead of 7. This is getting closer. J-Met now back again down the inside of Trappy. You can see how badly he wants this. The Aston Martin using everything he's got in that car to try and stay ahead of Trappy and get past him. Well, he's gone ahead and done that then, but how long for? As HDL Trappy in P4 will try and fight as hard as he can. Spears with a 5-second time, but if he's speeding in the pit lane, it's all going wrong for him here today. And now behind as well, Bradley and Adro's having a bit of a battle. I think I really want to see this one as well. Is there going to be a battle between Elliott and, J-Met and Trappy? Trappy to the inside, and Trappy is through before the corner. It's another safety car, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, safety car deployed here for the Grand Prix, and it's lap 16 out of 28. 12 laps to go, and we have a safety car. Not ideal, but it's all good. Going on to the 17th lap now, and it's Elliott who goes into the pit lane, followed by Rothwell, followed by Trappy, J-Met, Jet 90, Lando. You get the idea. Everybody's going in at the moment. Adros goes in. Dondage stays out. And is that Watto going in? Yes, it is. Super Skill stays out as well with his teammate. Watto, Renamo, Bikuto, all in. Renamo with a 5-second time as he was speeding. Elliott with a 5-second time as he was crossing the pit lane exit. And Spears with a drive-through penalty. Jesus Christ. All of them piling in at the moment. Spears with a 3-second time penalty as well. Every single penalty in the book then coming out at the moment. Spears with a drive-through then. Where are these coming from? Spears is driving like a madman at the moment. Oh yeah, and he just retires then. At the end, I don't blame him, to be fair. I don't blame him, fair enough. It's alright. Fair enough, mate. As he goes into the barriers, Dondage then the man leading from Elliott, from Rothwell, from Super Skills. Trappy, Biscuit, J-Met in 7. Jet 90, Lando Adjuros, Watto, Renamo, Bikuto, and Bradley down in P14. Right then, we are on the 18th lap now. 10 laps to go in this Grand Prix. It's gone quite quick, it really has. We have lost 2 drivers of Spears and Krispy Kreme. But it's Don Dej that will lead them away once we get racy again. And the front is looking pretty blue at the moment. Don Dej, Elliott, Super Skills. The 2 Alpines and the Williams, with Rothwell separating them all in P3. Chappie then comes there. It is Biscuit and J-Met in 7. J-Met, who started on pole, has dropped down 6. Not really what he was aiming to do, but can he try and get himself back up is the big question as we get racing once again, most probably at the end of this lap. Lap 18 out of 28 then, everybody. Going on to the 19th lap of this Grand Prix. And the safety car comes in at the end of it. Don Dej, Elliott, Rothwell, Super Skills and Trappy as they head around as the safety car pulls into the pit lane. And we get ready to go racing, hopefully, for the final time in this Grand Prix. 3 safety cars and we are away. Once again, Don Dej then. It's got Elliott already sniffing from behind. Can Elliott try and make a move into the first turn? Alpine moves to the outside. Elliott moves to the inside. And into the inside, Elliott goes. Can he try and take first position? He was leading for a while at the start. He regains the lead of the Grand Prix. And Elliott leading for now. Maybe not for long as Rothwell already passed Don Dej. Rothwell making the moves up, and he's on a roll at the moment. Can he try and overtake Elliott as well? As Biscuit gets a 3-second time penalty, and Rothwell is in hot pursuit of Elliott. Bringing them all with a 3-second time penalty. And J-Met in 7. On the backside of Biscuit at the moment, getting close there, but not enough to get past him just at the moment. As now we see Biscuit going down the second straight, pulling ahead for a bit, but not long because J-Met is already going back down the inside. J-Met through past Biscuit, simultaneously Trappy Bass Super Skills as well. Because Super Skills try and fight back, we can see the battle unfolding just ahead from J-Met's onboard camera just here. Oh, sending down the inside is Trappy on Don Dej. What is he doing right now? He's overtaking everybody. And Trappy trying to get through, but he can't get through just yet. J-Met in P6 now. Super Skills on his list to overtake his hit list at the moment to try and take everybody down, to try and take what is his again. That was a horrible corner for him just there. He broke quite a bit as they go on to the 20th lap out of 28. And J-Met hopefully got a good exit out of that corner. He's going to try and challenge Super Skills into turn 1. As Super Skills able to use his skills to try and stay ahead. No, he's not, because J-Met sends it down the inside. And if he can execute it perfectly, he can get up and ahead and through. And J-Met just does the thing that I say. And now he's going to try and overtake Trappy, who's 1.4 seconds down the road. To be fair, first call of action to try and stay ahead of Super Skills, but we'll just have to see how well that unfolds. Everybody's still racing fairly close then. After that safety car restart, maybe it's what we needed in today's race. Gaining, gaining, and gaining. Trappy on the Alpine. You can see him getting closer in the distance. Trappy looking for the move down the inside. I do not blame him for sending that. He sends it down the inside now. He does not get the better edge on him though as Trappy sending it again. Dondage on the inside at the moment. Can Trappy get through around the outside? Yes, he does. That was beautifully orchestrated. And to P3, Trappy goes. Rothwell got 6 tenths between him and Elliott. Can he try and overtake him pretty soon? Maybe. With 8 laps to go in this Grand Prix. Super Skills on the backside of Biscuit. Is he capable of overtaking? No, he's not at the moment. Super Skills stays back on the backside of Biscuit. Jet Nicey is also the main man here as well, trying to overtake Super Skills, trying to ruin it for him. Will we see an overtake with the Haas then? I think we might well do. The Haas of Jet Nicey puts his car down the inside of Super Skills, and that is 2 laps where Super Skills has been overtaken in the same corner. Agiro's up and ahead of Reanimal and Lando and Bakuto and Bradley at the back of the grid. As Lando picks up a 3-second time penalty, so does Agiro's then with a 3-second just on the board there as well. And with 7 laps to go, the gap between Elliott and Rothwell has come down to half a second and getting smaller as we talk about it. As these two still scrapping away up and ahead. They've pulled away 5.6 seconds from 3rd position, which is Trappy and J-Met behind that. But Elliott and Rothwell want to have it all to themselves, the playing field to themselves up and ahead, and try and get a few good laps of battling before the end of this Grand Prix gets here. Elliott, Rothwell, 4 attempts in it, and the battle will continue on until one of them comes out furthest ahead. 74 Rothwell trying to push on, but the gap is still 4 attempts, and he doesn't seem to be gaining as much as he'd like to then on Elliott at the moment. Agiro's on the backside of Super Skills. Ooh, a bit wide there for Agiro's, a bit deep into that corner, but still stays on the backside of Super Skills, and maybe an overtake pretty soon. Could be on the cards. Reanimal with a 3-second time penalty just there, everybody, and the gap between Elliott and Rothwell is 7 tenths now. 4 tenths, but it's not enough for an overtake with the Mercedes and the Williams. As these two having a battle, Dondage and Jack Knighty. Dondage on the backside, Jack Knighty gets through. Simultaneously, Watto gets through past Biscuit, and then also Super Skills go roll 360 and a safety car at the end of the Grand Prix. Super Skills with no wing. That was lovely, that spinning round and catching it. Safety car's out. We're on the 23rd lap out of 28 ahead of us, and Jack Knighty stays out and takes the lead of this Grand Prix from Reanimal, from Agiro's, Bakuto, Rothwell, Elliott, Trappy, J-Met, Dondage, Biscuit, Watto, Lando, Bradley, and Super Skills. Lap 24 out of 28. 4 to go. I believe safety car will come in at the end of this lap, which means we'll have 3 laps of racing. It will definitely come in at the end of this lap, actually, now I think about it. Right then, the safety car to come in. Finally, we get racing again. For the 4th time, let me just point that out. The 4th time racing again in today's race. We've just hit an hour mark on the stream. It will be longer for you lot, because you've actually done qualifying and stuff, but I've missed most of it. And 4 laps to go. Jack 90, the Haas car, will lead them away then. From Renamo, from Adjuros, Bakuto, Rothwell, Elliott, Trappy, J-Met. At the end of this Grand Prix, the front runners are at the back. Let's get racing, everybody. Let's see how this pans out then. As Renamo into turn 1, Jack 90 is up and ahead. There's a few penalties out there, obviously, today. And Rothwell already making the moves down the inside of Bakuto. Elliott in P6. Elliott making the moves as well. He never mind, he's getting overtaken. J-Met, he's going to try and make a move as well. He's got the car of Trappy ahead of him. And seem to be gaining quite a little bit there on the backside. Watto with a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings there. And more overtakes hopefully to come in pretty soon. As next up we have the back straight. And Rothwell is on the backside of Adjuros. Still Jack 90 leading then. Rothwell looking for the move on Adjuros. This is definitely looking like someone's going to be cooking up here. And it is. Rothwell to the inside on the new grippier softs. And he gets through for now. Back again down the inside. Sends it Adjuros. That did not work out for him. He lost many positions there. Losing more as well. We've got Bakuto going through. Now Trappy, his teammate, Might try and do him dirty and send him down the inside. Can his teammate get through past him as well? Breaking later, making contact as well. He's got the grippiest softs, and his teammate gets through just there. J-Met trying to make the moves up. Biscuit with the 3-second time penalty. Only a few laps to go of this Grand Prix. And Rothwell through past Reynamall. Reynamall down 2 positions now, and he's down to P4. Trappy now making moves as well, as Reynamall dropping back positions. Not great at all. As J-Met making them positions up. He started on pole. It's Jack Knighty, Rothwell, Elliott, Trappy, J-Met. As how on earth has Mr. Jack Knighty got himself a chance to win the race? No idea. But it's all worked in his favour for now. Rothwell's on the soft, so he's probably going to gain up to him before the end of this Grand Prix, let's be real. But it's nice to think that Jack Knighty could pull off a win with only a few laps to go. Oh, gaining on the backside, Biscuit on Makuto. And he's pushing him. Oh, Watto, he's out now. That is another driver out of the session in the pit lane. Obviously no safety car because we're at the end of the Grand Prix pretty soon. But that is three drivers, out of the Grand Prix. On the 26th, out of 28th lap now, and Jack Knighty knows he's got the guy behind him of Rothwell hunting him down, and he might just be able to overtake him before this corner. No, he won't. He has to drop back still. Stay back for now. The gap's half a second. Jack Knighty using everything he's got with ERS to try and stay ahead of Rothwell, doing everything he can to stay up and ahead. Trappy trying around the outside of J-Met at the moment. Back again down the inside. Watto is out of the session. And Trappy now trying to get through past J-Met. Can he get through? Pushing as hard as he can. As pretty soon as the drivers make their way round up towards the penultimate corner, we make our way on to the penultimate lap of this race. This battle's still continuing to go on. Trappy trying to push J-Met down the inside. Trappy does not manage to get through. And J-Met maintains P4 for now. We see Dondage and Reynamall pulling up on the scene as well. Lando with a 3-second time penalty. And we've got Jack Knighty and Rothwell having a battle. Elliott sends it down the inside as well. Jack Knighty was looking for a little bit of a race win here. But at the moment, horrible exit out of there. And that race win will not come for him at all. J-Met P4, starting on pole to P4, not really too bad. But this battle continues on, Rothwell and Elliott. This is the one we should be focusing on then, towards the end of this Grand Prix. J-Met's also going to try and overtake Jack Knighty if he wants that podium. And it might just well be possible, as we do have one more lap, and this half a lap as well. J-Met already on his back wing then as they head onto the second straight. It will be easy peasy then for the Aston Martin, and like I mentioned, it is easy. He flies right past him, nothing in that for him at all, and J-Met up to P3. Now trying to fight back. Trappy and Jack Knighty having a battle. Knighty knows he can't do anything, he's dropping back, losing loads of positions. He'll be looking for the race win, but he drops back to P6 at the end of this one. He's got Dondes trying to fight him as well, but he does drop back, and P6 is where he finishes for now in that battle. But as everything has been unfolding, everyone, the fast drivers were at the back of the Grand Prix, the back of the grid when we restarted for the 4th time on the safety car. We go on to the final lap of today's Grand Prix. And Rothwell and Elliott will be having this battle for the whole remainder of this lap, and it could be any of these two. Won't be J-Met anymore, but it could be Rothwell. It could be Elliott. Elliott on the back foot then, obviously being behind Rothwell at the moment as they make their way through the S's now and to the end of the first third of this of this racing track. It's Rothwell, Elliott, Elliott, Rothwell, Williams and Mercedes, the battle of the final lap. As Rothwell's pulling away by nearly half a second now as they go to the left-hander and soon to be on the back straight. Could Elliott try and get through past him? You see, he activates the ERS, using everything he's got then. So is Rothwell. ERS is a go. And Elliott, for the final chance he'll get in today's race, overtaking Rothwell then down the outside. Rothwell trying to fight back. We know Rothwell could try and get back through these next 3 corners. Elliott drops back there. Rothwell gets back in ahead through Elliott after tricking us all, then thinking Elliott might go ahead and win this one. But it might just well be Rothwell's then, as Elliott is too far back. He's going to try down the inside, using everything he's got in the book then to try and get through before the end of the Grand Prix. But at the end of that battle, it looking like Rothwell might just come ahead and take the win for this one. Take all the glory, because after the battle we've had and witnessed to the end of this Grand Prix, everybody's flashing. Everybody's used up what they've got, and around the final corner they go together. Rothwell to take the win then here in the USA from Elliott, from J-Met, Trappy in 4th. It is Dondej 5 then as he goes to 6 with penalties. Jack 95, Dondej 6, Biscuit 7, Super Skills in 8. Bakuto with a 3-second time at the end. Super Skills 7, might be more because of the penalties at the moment. We'll have to take a look. Drivers across the line, I did not get to see that because everyone crossed at the same time. But everybody, it's lovely to be commentating here today again. And next up is finishing results. Right, everybody, it is the end of the race. Finishing results then for everybody. Rothwell to take the win then at the end with a lovely close battle between him and Elliott. Elliott takes second narrowly at the end, and then J-Met, who started on pole, drops back 2 and finishes in 3rd position for the end of that Grand Prix. Trappy 4, Jack 95 then, Dondej 6, Super Skills 7, Biscuit 8, Bradley 9, and Bakuto to round off your top 10. Moving down the grid, it's Agiros, Lando, Reanimal, and that'll be it for your race. I apologise for not being there for the start of qualifying, but I was there for the rest of it. I hope it was alright, and I'll be back for round 6, next round around. I will see you then.